It's hard to believe that 35 years can creep up on you, but that's exactly what happened. It seems like yesterday I was in Nevada, California, and I was so excited about the discovery, my discovery of the body. I felt like a kid. I was in a candy store, and there were new discoveries. They were happening every single day, and they continue. And so does my inspiration. I'm so blessed that I've been able to follow my passion, and I'm grateful to have been able to share this journey with each and every one of you. Nia is not just about the body, but about the joy of movement, and it's about the celebration of inspired, healthy living. And over these past 35 years, this celebration has created a global community of passionate people devoted to seeking a healthy and meaningful and a purposeful, inspired life. My Nia community, all of you, you're my extended family. And this is a circle of creation that feeds me, it guides me, and it rewards my commitment immeasurably. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you for the support all these years, and I look forward to the next chapter. And I'm really enjoying taking this time to reflect on the journey, the history, and the memories. So join me now for a very quick tour from the very beginning. The official birthday of Nia is in August, and from now throughout the year, we're going to be conducting a number of activities to celebrate 35 years of Nia with all of you and with your communities. So here I am, California. This is where Nia started, and it's 35 years, and I'm on a road trip to go see the first place that I taught Nia and how it all started. I can't wait. I'm actually driving through Terra Linda, which is where I'm going to get off and show you the house where the whole thing happened in my brain, where it all kind of started, where the thought of, wow, this is really cool, I can do this. See you in a bit. So here I am at Terra Linda. This is the house. I was married to George, husband number one, when I first got the hit that I was going to create an exercise program. It ended up being called the Bod Squad. I did that from about 1975 to 1981 when I took off my shoes. But this is my house. So part two, sold that house to Barbara, that ended up being my business partner in my first business company, the Bod Squad. Moved to this house, 37 Mount 4 Acre Drive. Now this is actually the house where I started to dream about Nia. I was living in this house when I went to the martial art dojo, took off my shoes. And as you know, take off my shoes, well, it changed everything. I'm going to go take you now to one of the first places that I taught, and that was in a place called Novato, called Druids Hall. So here we are, we're in the town of Novato. This little town is one of the first places that I ever taught. This is really where my Bod Squad business took off. Right here, you'll see it, 801 Druids Hall coming up on it. Right there, Druids Hall. And Barbara Brown and I taught upstairs. Yeah, and I remember we came out to the street. And it got in our car, and we couldn't believe it. We had taken in $200 that day. Well, now we're talking about 1975, and you know, everybody thought, isn't that cute? They're going to like do a little exercise. It's going to be really fun. Well, it ended up being a $300,000 a year business back in the 70s. It was successful. So now I'm going to show you right around the corner, we had classes at a rec center at the same time. And that's why I say there's no competition. There's plenty of people. It's about who attracts the people. So here we are. This is the condominium, the first house that I ever bought by myself as a single woman. This is where I ended up living with Carlos. That was husband number two. And Sailmaker Court is really where I had my first Apple computer. And this is where all the work of Nia really happened, in this little tiny condo, 950 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, 4 people. It was intimate. This is the Sequoia Movie Theater. That was a movie theater that I was thrown out of for bringing garlic bread in because it was too stinky. Rec Center. I used to teach there. Carlos taught there. Barbara taught there. We had a lot of teachers teaching there. And I would say we probably got about 50, 60, 70 people in the classes at that time. And it was a blast. So now off to Rolling Hills Club, which was one of the first facilities that I ever had. So here I am. We're in Novato, California at Rolling Hills Tennis Club. It's now a private tennis club and much bigger than when I was here. But Barbara Brown, my then partner, and I, this was our first facility, and it was an exercise room with a wood-sprung floor, and we taught tons of classes, and it was a magical time. You see right there, they put in another pool, but back there was where our exercise facility is. Where this trash can is, actually was a door. We used to go in right there. And it has grown like you cannot believe. So now it's a full fledged exercise facility. And this is where we actually had our first waterworks exercise classes. So we had bod squat aerobics, and then we had a water class called waterworks. It was great fun. And yeah, what memories. So right up there, that is the Tamalpais Aikido School. That's the first place that I studied Aikido. It's still there. Wendy Palmer, George Leonard, and Richard Heckler were my Aikido senseis. If you ever have a chance to come to Mill Valley and take an Aikido class, that's the place you want to go. And what you see right there is the first street that Debbie got her first and only speeding ticket, singing a Neil Diamond with the 2 babies in the back seat. And I started crying when the policeman came up to the window, and I said, "Don't pay attention to this. I do this all the time with authority." But he still gave me the ticket. So here we are. We're in Mill Valley, and we're pulling up to the office of Catherine Martin, who was the first author to help us write the book Non-Impact Aerobics. It's right up here above the coffee shop, and we would work here. It's kind of where that little air conditioner is, the second building there. That's where we wrote the book. And then we'd come down right across the street here, and we'd have coffee, and then we'd go to Piazza D'Angelo right up here on the right, and many lunches and dinners well into the night. It was a fantastic time of my life.